very potent contribution to today's show from the Army Air Corps. You can get up close to another of their Apaches in the static park, and in fact we've got a second Apache in the static, an Apache Guardian model of the Royal Netherlands Air Force, part of their contribution to the RAF Cosford Air Show 2026.
As they approach the centre point of the airfield, you'll see the first manoeuvre of the display. It's Eagle 3, looks to pull a 270 wing over. This sees the aircraft pitched 45 degrees nose up before rolling to 90 degrees angle of bank and turning the aircraft through 270 degrees away from you in the crowd. On the right now you see an Eagle 1 and 2 pull up to a 180 wing over towards us, to then exit and fly back towards the centre of the airfield. Here, the pilots are working incredibly hard to maintain the formation during these complex manoeuvres, having been trained to stay as close as 2 rotor spans from one another. Beyond the Apaches in depth, you now also see the Wildcat pull up to conduct its own 180-degree wing over, before it routes back towards us, with the wing over being one of the most efficient ways for a helicopter to perform a U-turn as quickly as possible. Back over to the left now, you will see Eagle 1 and Eagle 2 pull up, and they'll be flying an even more dynamic wing over this time, looking to pull up to 60 degrees nose up rather than 45 degrees the first time, demonstrating the remarkable manoeuvrability of what is incredibly heavy aircraft that can weigh up to 8-10 tons. Back to your front now, we get a first close, a mirrored 360-degree wing over. As before, this sees both aircraft pull to 60 degrees nose up, roll to 90 degrees angle of bank. However, now the pilots get to return the aircraft back over their shoulders to 360 degrees. Meanwhile, in depth, you'll have seen Eagle 3 pull a 270 wing over before it moves out to your left. And shortly, you'll see the Wildcat enter a rapid climb. This can be used to grab a photo of all 3 aircraft in the same camera frame for the first time. The Blue Eagles will now do an opposite path to the centre of the airfield, where Eagle 3 the Wildcat closest to you as they dive down. Having safely passed one another, manoeuvres, whilst always ensuring they're aware of where the other 2 aircraft are at any given time. If you look to your front now, you see Eagle 3 has arrived from the hover, and they'll set themselves up to spot turn and rapid climb. Great opportunity to look at this aircraft up close and personal. The Wildcat is an agile helicopter with a top speed of 178 miles an hour and a range of 250 nautical miles. It's a multi-role helicopter, as shown here today. It can be fitted with the M3M50 count onto the side of the aircraft with an effective range of 2 Ks. This allows it to defend itself, but also conduct escort and forward protection. The 12-stroke frame can also be fitted with a winch mounted to the top of it, allowing the Wildcat to be used to insert troops rapidly into hostile locations. Move the trigger, deadly well, 30mm cannon round to destroy that threat. If you look at the wing structures as well, maybe I've seen a circular M261 rocket pods. This can hold up to 1966 rocket 16. All in the meantime passing all the others it's found via a data network to other aircraft to engage. Now, as you can see the Blue Eagle is repositioning, you might want to get your cameras ready. Blue Eagle 3, the Wildcat, today was flown by Captain Cy Bowen, Major Calvin White, and crewed by Sergeant Danny Richmond. Blue Eagle 1 was flown today by Major Rob McRae and Major Bruce Jar. Blue Eagle 2 was flown by Mr. Jim Trahurst, one of our ex-military Apache instructors, now employed by Boeing as a civilian instructor at 7th Regiment, and in the front seat crew, Captain Adam Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2026 Army Air Corps display team. It's not just the crews who get the aircraft here, it takes every member of the 1st Aviation